Snuck in a nice little bonus there with another beating of the part-time, of course. Well, didn't really think I would, but of course 6 minutes is definitely a tad bit long, but I kind of don't blame it for this map. Floor 8 is definitely, in my opinion, the hardest map in episode 3, besides the boss battle, of course, which we will do next. But yes, this map, it definitely has like a strange theme with how they use like barrels and pillars, which can have a different effect on some of the rooms, such as in like the green walled area in the center. I mean, it's just 3 guards, but of course you gotta maneuver around them, and you could get trapped easily and not know and have an enemy to snipe you off. Really could be deadlier in that area, but of course the hardest part with that is definitely the end. With that exit. That area is definitely one of the deadliest areas of the game, I would say. It's such a huge difference, and it's mind-boggling that just having those barrels there, because you can't do just a straight shot to escape. You gotta like weave through the barrels to escape, and it's not really a room you can like, you know, go to the door and just like let the enemies come to you and fight. You gotta like open the door, make sure the enemies are alert, and make your way back to on the other side of the barrels just to get to a safe haven. That is definitely a very interesting touch and a unique way to make the game a little more challenging. The rooms, of course, just like in floor 7, were a little more bloated with enemies in this map, and some of the rooms were bigger, such as, of course, the beginning where there's like 4 hallways making like a tiny little swastika in there, leading to having 4 enemies at the end of the halls. And of course, what does make that tough is that down the other halls that you don't go down when you first fire off your weapon, the enemies can wander into there. But luckily, though, it's not really like a difficult ambush coming back out. You just gotta be careful when you open up the doors. But at least it's not like you're not going to walk into the middle of the room. You're at like the beginning of the room also as well. But yeah, I mean, other than that, I mean, it's pretty easy to navigate, I would say. I mean, really, there's no side areas other than, you know, the beginning, you know, rooms as well at the beginning. But other than that, it's pretty straightforward. But like I said, with the amount of enemies and that ending, it's definitely the hardest map in episode 3. Alright guys, that is it for floor 8. We'll now move on to floor 9 in the next video, which is the final floor of episode 3. In a boss battle with Adolf Hitler. Until then, guys, I am the Club of the Man, 1993.